Hey Blizzard, hope you're well. Yeah, it is. We're just going to keep working through that case. I think they're 6-box cases. So yeah, next 2 boxes. Hope you're well, Chun. Yeah, Futera's the closest. Got the Sapphire there as well, and we've got Immac. Spots are coming off that as well. This Sapphire break we did, we repriced it. Pretty much every spot was reduced. So yeah, we have drop prices on that. Surprised Argentina is still there in Futera. Usually there's some pretty cool Argentina relics. Doing well, Mr. 101. Hope you're well. Not too sure, to be honest. I haven't seen much of it open, to be honest. In previous years, you'd get like a 1 of 1 per master case usually. You get like a unique 1 of 1 auto, or unique 1 of 1 like gold card. Depends if we can fill it. I think there's about 10 spots that have come off. Whatever fills will break. If things get close, like if Immac starts getting closer, I'll run some fillers for it. Well, yeah, we need to get more off that Immac though. Futera is the closest, so I thought we could push that one first and then see how these other two breaks go. So once Futera goes, I can bring Immac onto the screen. No worries, all good. Yeah, grab up those spots. Futera's the closest. We did drop another Immac as well, so we dropped 3 breaks last night. There's spots coming off all 3. Sapphire's had literally like, the spots that have come off have been like some of the most expensive spots on that one. And we did like pretty solid drops on those for this next 5 boxer. I hope so. Hope so. Usually hit some good stuff in Futera. My track record shows I've hit some good stuff in previous Futera breaks. Let's do it. Still heaps of cheap spots in Futera there. 35 and under. Heaps of cheapies. Futera Others is still there. Germany's there. Italy, Portugal, Argentina and Spain. I haven't had a real good look at the checklist, but I assume Spain has the Yamal stuff in it. Yeah, Spain has Yamal. Next base, Heritage next. Trio Fords, gold frame. Phenoms, gold frame. Majestic, gold frame. A gold plated frame, 1/1 memorabilia. On-card autos, gold frame. And then he's got on-card auto in sets. So in the Glory, Legacy, Ink and Elite set. So that's in Spain. Argentina obviously has a bunch of messy stuff. I'm pretty sure there's some Maradona mem stuff in it as well. It's pretty cool. Some old school Maradona memorabilia things. Alright, Belgium and Turkey's off in Futera. I appreciate that, Murat. So, Belgium's off. And Turkey's off. That's two more off. 108 on the serial. Belgium's off. Turkey's off. Yeah, grab your Futeras, guys. Be into it in no time. Yeah, checklist link is on the website, and it's sorted by team, so you can have a look at all the different stuff each team has. I'll drop the link in chat to that Futera break as well. Yeah, we just had two more come off, Turkey and Belgium. Futera Others obviously has a heap of teams that have like, some have a few cards, some have one card, some might have more. Argentina Focus, no, we don't have any more. Not sure if we'll get any more either. We've got more EPL hobby. We will eventually do one of those. We're just, because of sort of Immac and Futera being the most recent releases. We've got these up, but yeah, once we get through like Immac, Futera, we'll list some Panini stuff again. Some EPL, Select, and Prism. So yeah, two more just came off. Futera, serial filler there to close. Spain still there, Argentina there, and Portugal. Portugal probably got Cristiano Ronaldo cards. Again, I'm assuming. I'll have a quick look. Yeah, so there's a bunch of Cristiano Ronaldo, Antonio Silva cards, Bernardo Silva, Diogo Costa, Inacio, Ramos, Cancelo, Felix, João Neves. There's a gold-plated frame, one-of-one memorabilia, edition 1 card of Jose Mourinho. Figo's got some stuff. Marco Silva, on-card autograph. Leao's got a bunch of stuff. Ruben Diaz, Rui Costa. It's a pretty good checklist for Portugal. There's more in it. I just named some of the stuff in it. I ordered some of those Tops Now cards. First time I've ever bought some Tops Now cards. And they've shipped, which is pretty cool. There's no auto in the one I ordered, but I did order 10 of them because I was trying to get one of the numbered versions. So yeah, that's why I ordered 10. Yeah, I'll see what... When they come in, I might do like a reveal. Yeah, when they come in, I might do a reveal. I also had a redemption replacement from Panini, which was I think it was the National Treasures Allison auto, and they swapped it over for a Ben White Mosaic auto, and then they're also sending me a Mosaic NFL pack. I think it might be one of those 2 or 3 card packs. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to get in that, but I don't know. I might just sell the pack. Might not even open it. Alright, looks like Argentina might have come off. Yep, Argentina's off in Futera. Appreciate that, David. Argentina's off. That's one of the bigger spots. Grab your Futeras. We'll be getting into that one shortly. Alright, 93 on a serial. Alright, that's what's left in it. Spain's still there and Portugal. Yeah, any of the leads tops now that tops do with this season, I'm probably going to buy 10 of them. See if I can try and hit a foil fractor or like a red. And then just probably keep one of the base versions and sell the rest on eBay. Alright, Argentina's just come off. A few more jumping in. We've got Futera there on the screen, the Unique World Football. What's remaining in that one? And then I've got the Chrome Sapphire, because we have had like 5 or 6 of the bigger spots come off. All the ones over 100. So that's actually like a lot closer than it might look on screen. And then obviously we've got Immac as well. So heaps has come off Immac already. So check out Immac, what's remaining in that. Grab your spots. And we'll be getting into the first break of the night in no time. Hey Claire, hope you're well. Oh, they might have actually sold and I missed putting that one in. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Enver grabbed that, sorry. Yeah. Appreciate that, Claire. So that makes it 89. Yeah, so this one's off. Let me just double check this is right. Yeah, should be all correct now. Alright, so 89. I think that's 13 spots left. Thirteen spots left in Futera. Appreciate it, Claire. There's going to go spot 9. That's one off on the serial. You can still grab any of those outright, guys. They're all on the website, those spots. They're still on the website. The Nigeria combo spots off. Appreciate that, Pete. 86. This one's off. Alright, we're even closer now. That's what's left. I'm not sure who Mr. 1 of 1 is, sorry. Can't remember who that is. Alright, that's what's left, guys. Getting closer on Futera. I thought it might have been Andrew. I thought it might have been Andrew. Yeah. Trust. Alright, Sevilla Villarreal's off in the Sapphire. Grab your Sapphires as well, guys. I've done like massive discounts on those compared to the last 5 boxer. And then Uruguay Ecuador's off in Futera. Let's see if we can get both these in tonight. I think we've got the legs too. Alright, that's off. So Villarreal spots off, and then it was Uruguay, Ecuador. Appreciate that, Murat. Let's see if we can hit a red or a Papadasha 101 out of that Sapphire. You know, 84 on a serial. Alright, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Futera, no, we're doing it tonight. We're doing it tonight. If we feel this Futera, we'll drop another Futera. If we feel this Sapphire, I think we might drop a Club World Cup Prism, another case of that. We are going to do another case of that. We are just going to adjust some prices on that one as well. Yeah, it's going to be at, teams are going to be at a really good price point in our next case of that. I mean, Kabooms in that product are doing good amounts. Yeah, we'll have more of this. We'll have more of this Futera. We're going to have more Arsenal unique, more Barcelona unique. We might even do a Tottenham FX and a Newcastle FX mini case. So yeah, there'll be plenty more Futera coming. In amongst all the other stuff as well. Mr. 1 of 1 with the profile picture, just the number 1. That's hilarious. So there we go, Armin, because spots are coming off. Like Spain's just come off. So it's a pretty good serial filler now, price-wise. But yeah, grab your Futeras outright. Spain's just off. Appreciate that, Mr. 101. $61 on a serial now. Yeah, dragged it down. That was 61. Spain's off. Spain's got some good stuff, man. Armin, congrats on that Wesley Sneijder order you hit earlier today. They're not banned, but we're just like doing for some of the big spots, I guess, here and there to try and feel the product, but I want to try and avoid doing them. It's always a rough go. Alright, Poland, Switzerland's off. We're moving, guys. We're moving. That is Andrew P. Alright, Poland, Switzerland's off. Appreciate that, Armin. Alright, 59. Alright, that's what's left. We're close. Let me double check. Claire. I just have to flick it, exit out of it, go back into it. I'm not sure if that will work. I'm assuming you've probably tried that already. On desktop, it seems to be working okay for me. Okay, no worries. Appreciate it. Thank you, Claire. Grab your spots in that Sapphire as well. See if we can hit a red or a Papadusha out of that next 5 box. Those next 5 boxes. Yeah, we pretty much reduced prices on all spots. That Man City other spot, I combined the Liam Delap into that. I think just that spot in general, that went down like $30 from memory. Yeah, so I like pretty much reduced 90% of spots in that break. Alright, Norway's off. Appreciate it, Alex. Alright, Norway's off. We'll be into this in no time. Alright, always gone. This one probably not. Probably not. We've got some stock for breaks. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get stock for personals for this. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Ali. A lot of the Futera we do get enough to put personals. Alright, Italy, Germany, Australia, New Zealand are off. Alright, we're nearly there. So... Alright, 29. Pretty much full. So Italy, Germany, Australia, New Zealand's off. Alright, let's get those last 5 off outright and we can get into this one. That was Claire, Angela. She just took it. Literally, the order just came through about 5 seconds before you. Yes, Esco rookies in that. You got dropped that spot $30 from memory. Alright, another spot's just come off in Immaculate. Check out your Immaculates as well, guys. So Kaka, AC Milan's just come off in Immaculate as well. Right, something else is off. I saw your serial spot. Alright, Futera others is off. Futera others off. Appreciate that, Parapat. So just Portugal and Georgia, Czechia, Hungary and Serbia left in that one. Ali, if you want, on Friday, you're still keen on Friday, Serge should be able to do a personal of this Futera unique for you. And it'll be from like a fresh case. So yeah, if you're keen, just let Serge know on Friday and he can do one for you. Can let you know price. We'll figure out the price as well by then. I'm not sure what they're going for at the moment. Alright, last four. I'm going to take spot 2 as well. Last 4 spots in Futera. Sapphire's there as well, and we've got the Immac break. Up on the website. No, I need to check the price on them. Pretty sure they're way more than 300. Yeah, for sure. Alright, last four spots. Last 4 there, guys, and we're into it. Last 4. Portugal's still there. Portugal, Georgia, Czechia, Hungary, and Serbia. I'll be back in a sec. Just got to keep up that hydration. Alright, won't be a sec. Just mute it actually. Alright, last 4. I'll drop Portugal 10 and the others 5 so we can get this in. I've just dropped Portugal 10 and the other 3 $5. So let's get it in. Alright, Serbia's off. Last three. Pete's going to go spot 3, Joseph spot 8, Armin spot. Last 3 guys. They're still on the website. So I want to grab them outright. Saves us doing serial. Joseph spot 1. Alright, there's 4 left in that. Alright, we can run the serial, that's fine. Let me just take those off before they sell out. Alright, so Alex spot 10 and 9. There's 2 left in that. I've taken it off. We'll run the serial. If you're in there, you can send. Alright, so if you're in that serial, you can send. Appreciate it, Armin. Alright, Armin sent. Alex is sent. There's still 2 in that as well. Someone wants to grab the last 2. Joseph sent. And Peter's sent. Alright, everyone's sent on that. Appreciate it. We just need to fill those last 2 spots and we'll get into this. Okay, no worries, Alvin. Appreciate it. Alright, 1 left. One left. Claire's going to grab the last one. Alright. Go ahead and send on those 2. That last spot, Armin. And Claire on that 1 spot. And we'll get into this soon. Alright, Armin sent. We're just waiting on Claire and we'll get started. Alright, Claire sent. Appreciate it, Claire. Don't forget about that Sapphire and the Immaculate Break that we've got up. Still early, we can push that Sapphire after this. Messi's still in that. You're seeing what his low numbered stuff are doing at the moment. It's a good spot. PSG's got a bit. Others. A few other spots with some good stuff in it. Obviously the Sesko rookies. Alright, we're going to get started here in a second. Everything's set up, which is good. Alrighty. That's all good. Randomizer. Yeah, good luck all. Alright, I'm going to start the recording and we will get into this. Alright, what's up everybody? Michael from Harbour Soccer Breaks. We're doing a 2-box break of the 2025 Futera World Football Unique Edition 21. This is a pick your team break, and this is break number 2 for us. See the spots there on the left of your screen. I'll just do a scroll through. Down to Peripat there with Futera others. Those are spots there with the hashtags. Are the spots in the serial. I will bring that serial up on the screen right now. Let's put it there, sorry. We'll do a dice roll to determine the amount of spins. We're going to go 10 times. And this randomizer, I'm going to grab that list of names and I'll copy it in. So we've got Josip in the 1, Alex in the 10, everyone in between, and we're going to go 10 times to determine everyone's numbers. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just double check, yep, 10 times, 10. So we've got Claire in the 1, Josip in the 2, Armin in the 3, Armin 4, Alex 5, Josip 6, Alex 7, Armin 8 and 9, and Pete in the 10 serial. Alright, should be there on this screen. Sorry, Pete. Alright. I'll just get rid of this Twitch bot. And let's get into it. Alright, good luck. I didn't really watch the break last night, so this is sort of all new to me. I'm sort of like in and out of the stream. Oh, that's cool. Empty box. That's right, I'm going to need some filler cards. I know everyone saw that, but doesn't matter. Alright, first up, good luck. We did see it, but I'll just slow reveal it anyways. We have Fernando Torres for Spain on the base. I wasn't really prepared for this one though. Spain on the Torres. Andrew. And next up, for Argentina, it's Alexis McAllister, also base. Nice. What sort is it, Andrew? Not that I'm a whiskey connoisseur or anything, but just curious to know. Alright, that's our hit. So we'll save that till last. The next looks like Brazil. It is Bruno Guimaraes. Also on a base. That's right, clears across the ditch. Alright, this looks like a numbered hit. Good luck. How about a Colt Heroes? Dwight York for Trinidad and Tobago. That is 6 of 15. That's the Nigeria, Senegal, Trinidad, Tobago spot. Nice hit, Pete. Get a little wall going, right? Move this back a little bit. Sorry, we're this way. Alright, next up we have for Ecuador, Piero Hincapi. It's a base. Ecuador is with Uruguay, that's Murat. And, sorry. Next base. It's the youngster for Argentina, Nico Paz on the next. And I think this will be a numbered card, and then our hit. Good luck. And it's William Saliba for France. That is 25 of 55. At least it's not India. France in this one was Martin, I think it was. Yep, Martin. Nice hit. And our first hit, good luck. Good luck. First hit. Looks like we're this way. Oops. And it's then and now for Serbia, Dejan Stankovic and Luka Jovic. That went late. 5 of 15. This card features a piece of Dejan Stankovic's Inter Milan worn pre-match jersey from the 07-08 season and a piece of Jovic's Fiorentina away game worn shorts from a league match in the 22-23 season. Nice hit. Serbia in this one was James L. Nice card. Nice card there. Alright, and that's mini box 1 of the first box. Yeah, I know. It's always the way. It's always the way. Isn't it? Ooh, looks like we might have a gold frame in here, I think. That's a gold frame. Empty box. Alright, good luck. Good luck, everybody. First up, we have for Germany, Kai Havertz. It's Claire. This looks like a Dutch card. It is Tijani Reinders for the Netherlands. Going to Paul. First hit for the cereal. That's Bernardo Silva for Portugal. It's not numbered, so we'll go to the top. 58. 8 cereal. That's Armin. Magic Mike. Love that. It's hilarious. No, it got caught. I don't want to reveal it. I think I saved it. Alright, next card for Croatia, the Greats, Luka Modric. And this one's numbered 41 of 62. Croatia was Josip. Nice hit for Josip. I'm going to cover our gold frame. Alright, next card, good luck. For Argentina, the Greats again, Sergio Aguero. Just the base. There we go. New pack of sleeves. And I think this is our next numbered hit. Good luck. And it's for the Canadians, Alphonso Davies on the defender card. Oh no, not numbered. So just one numbered hit plus the gold frame in that one. That's interesting. Just double check. Oops. Yeah. So Canada was with, I think, the United States. Yes, it was. It's James. All right, good luck on the gold frame, everybody. Who's it going to be? I think we're this way. I think we are. Good luck. It is. Oh, wow. How about gold frame masters, Mohamed Salah. That is sick. 2 of 12. Nice card. On the Mo Salah gold frame. Let's have a Serb chrome. So I'll sleeve this. I think I've got to get 1 touches off Surge. So I'll sleeve it for now. And I'll get some 1 touches. Oh, did Andrew have him yesterday? You got to always take your spots in a full case. Egypt in this one was Greg. Nice hit, Greg. Congrats on that one. That's a nice piece. D-Box. Where's the North Korea hits that? Alright, next mini box. First up, back to Canada, Alphonso Davies. Oh, this one's numbered this time. 52 of 62. It's James. Nice hit. Yeah, Greg got it. I think that's an expensive spot either. It's a pretty cheap spot. Next for Brazil, nice, Esteval. Esteval in the next. For Brazil, that's Pete. He looks the real deal, doesn't he, Esteval? Alright, next. Oh, I'll grab 2 cards here. That's right, we'll do it. For Germany, Jamal Musiala. And then behind there we have for Brazil, Kaká. I think these are numbered. Yes, they are. 6 of 35. That's Pete. Nice hit on the Kaká. Not sure what this subset is called. I can't remember. And Germany, that's the base. It's Claire. Alright, that looks like our hit. So I'm going to put that to the side. Grab another filler card and go again. For France, Desiree Doué on the next. France was Martin. Then we have for Spain, Dean Hewson, another youngster, defender, just a base. And last card of the box before the hit is back to Brazil, a bit of Brazil. In this box, it's Rodrigo. Unfortunately not a 101 this time. Alright, and then our next hit, good luck. Third hit of this mini box. Who's it going to be? And it's a trio of Jude Bellingham on the patch for England. That is 11 of 20. This card captures a time in Jude Bellingham's football history, featuring a piece of his Real Madrid training worn top from the 23-24 season. That's Christos. Nice. Nice hit on the Jude. That's our third pack or mini box, I guess you could call it. Alright, this will finish out the first unique box of the break. Empty box. It was a nice case yesterday. We've got another Immac up now. Immacs are short printed this year, and it's getting a lot harder to get. Around the wrong way. Do this. And just flipped it around. Alright, good luck. I think I saw who this is. Pretty cool card. I think it's numbered. How about Ronaldinho on the greats? 28 of 30. Brazil's getting some hits here. Back to Pete. Let me try. Next, again for Brazil, Vini Jr. And Brazil's getting some love in this box. Yeah, there's a lot for Brazil. And next we have for England, Mark Guehi. For England, that's 1 of 10. It's a nice one. Short print on that. It's Christos. Yeah, we need some love for Italy. Hasn't been much Italy. Next for Spain, Pau Kubasi on the base. This is our hit. I'm going to cover it up. Back to England, John Stones on the defender. And 2 more cards plus the mem card here. Good luck. For Belgium, we have Eden Hazard on the greats. And last hit, last card I should say of this box is for the Netherlands. It's Frankie de Jong. Now hit. Good luck. Good luck on the mem card. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? How about Elite Game Use Memorabilia of Garrincha? Man, this is going to be old. This is going to be an ancient. It's going to be an ancient piece of jersey here. Congrats, Pete, with Brazil. It's 9 of 20. This card captures a time in Garrincha's football history featuring a piece of his Millonarios FC game-worn jersey from an exhibition match during his career. I did see the Maradona card, which had like the back of the boot. Looked like the back of a boot in the card. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Man, this is dirty. It's definitely game worn. That's a sick Garrincha right there. Cool card. Alright, and that does the first box. Alright, let's go into the second box. They're all legit in Futera. Yeah, we've got Sapphire up, and we've got that immaculate case up as well. Grab your spots in those. Just Still early. We can push Sapphire after this. A lot of cheap spots in that. A lot of the big spots have sold. Get another 10 or so spots off. I'm sure the rest will fly. See if we can hit a Papadasha 101. Might do it down here this time. So we're reaching all the way back. What do we reckon? All right, good luck. First up for Georgia, Kvaratskhelia. That's filler. Georgia's in the filler. It's just a base at 74, 4 serial. That's almond. Let's see if we can hit a nice CR7 mem here. Bumped it. Sorry. Next we have Mark Wehi for England. 17 of 69. It's Christos. I kind of revealed it, but that's all right. Up next for the Netherlands, Ryan Gravenberch. That is 19 of 35. That one's for Paul. For Spain, we have the greats of Xabi Alonso. This is our hit. Leave that hit to the end. First we have Heung-min Son for South Korea on a base. Chun. I see Chun. I don't need that, sorry. Back to Spain, midfielder Fabian Ruiz. Also on a base. Oh, that's a base card. That's right when I flipped it. And last card of this pack before the bit of Mark Guehi, before the mem card. Mark Guehi, England hits a lot. It always has in Futera. Alright, that's base, mem. Alright, mem card coming up. Good luck on the mem card. Is that platinum? I don't know. Not too sure of the colors. I think that might be platinum, but it could be wrong. Alright, good luck. Oh, we're this way. Alright, good luck. Here's it gonna be. And that's Rafael Leao. Hot Shots. Game Used Memorabilia. That's a 2-color piece there. For the cereal. Good luck. Good luck. Who's it going to? It's 6 of 10. 6 cereal. That's Josip. Nice piece. This card captures a time in Leao's football history, featuring a piece of his AC Milan game-worn jersey from the match versus Liverpool at the San Siro on the 17th of September 2024. He's going to love that even more because he's a Liverpool fan. Nice hit there, Joseph. Had sort of like a platinum look to it. I wasn't sure if it was a 101. Alright, first up for England. England's getting a lot in this one. Jude Bellingham. It's 59 of 69. Yeah, they're good. Alright, up next. Back to Portugal for Rafael Leao, serial filler. He's just a base, 5 serial. It's Alex. I think I remember us. Did we hit that for you? I think I remember us hitting one of those. Back to Portugal, this time Antonio Silva on the defender card. It's base again, that's the 6 serial, 26 up there on the top right. It's back to Josep. Leao played the whole match in that game. Awesome. It's probably sweaty. It's a dirty patch. This feels... Oh, I've got 2 cards here, that's why. That's right, we'll just do them. First up, for Japan, we have Takefusa Kubo. That's just a base. And then behind there, we have a defender card of Gabriel for Brazil. Back to Brazil. That is also a base. Yeah, we do. Alright, this is our mem, so I'm going to hide that one. We'll go here. Alright, good luck. Next card. Green. Gabriel. Again for Brazil. Man. 11 of 32 this time. Brazil is getting some hits in this. Last card of this box. It's for the Swedes. It's the greats of Zlatan Ibrahimovic on a base. It's for Enver. Alright, and our next mem card. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I know, right? Good luck. I think we're this way. Who's it going to be? Back to Portugal, it's Goncalo Ramos. Goncalo Ramos, that's serial. And it's 4 of 15 for Serial. That's Armin. This card captures a time in Goncalo Ramos' football history, featuring a piece of his PSG game-worn jersey from the match versus Le Havre at the Parc des Princes on the 19th of April 2025. It's quite recent. Next, nice texture to it, this card. Yeah, there hasn't been any Italy. Sorry, Angelo. Been a lot of England, Brazil, and Portugal. All right. Halfway through this box. There you go, he scored the winner in that match. Alright, let's go. First up for Germany, Antonio Rudiger. Just a base. And up next, for Uruguay, Federico Valverde. Assuming this one's sleeved as well. And then we have Cult Heroes, Hossam Hassan for Egypt. Wow, Egypt with the 2 hits in this break. 4 of 18 on the Hassan. Old school Egypt. 69 goals in 177 appearances. Nation's all-time top goal scorer. I'm not sure if Salah's broken that. Then we have for Brazil, Savinho. And next for Croatia, Luka Modric. And that's our mem. And for France, William Saliba. This looks numbered. Yes, it is. 30 of 62. Pete got Brazil. And last card down there is for Egypt again. Omar Marmoush. That's nice. Omar Marmoush. All right, and then our next man. This is a thick one. All right, good luck. Good luck, of course. How about timeless game use memorabilia, I should say, of Rivaldo? Looks like a Barcelona patch to me, Pete. That is 9 of 10. This card captures a time in Rivaldo's football history, featuring a piece of his Barcelona game-worn jersey from a match in the 97-98 season. Nice card. Yeah, Pete's having a break. Pete is having a good break here. Brazil and England, Portugal and Egypt. Looks like we've got another gold frame. Looks like we've got another gold frame here. I think it's just sometimes it's obviously an international team product, but sometimes they just don't have international jerseys to match them up. All right, good luck here. All right, first up for Wales, Gareth Bale. Scotland, Wales, it's Claire. Have a Kit Kat, Pete. Next, for Mexico, Santiago Jimenez. Santiago Jimenez. Next, back to Portugal, Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias. It is 11, so one serial, that's Claire. And Claire's getting a couple cards now, which I'm glad. Come on, we've got to get something for Angelo. I don't even think Italy's had a base card. Sorry, Angelo. All right, next for Brazil, Rafinha. It's a base. And I did see this one. Back to Brazil, Alisson Becker. And then last card before our gold frame to finish this break, and it's Bradley Barcola for France. 11 of 55. France has had some numbered cards. France was Martin. Nice hit. And then our gold frame. This will finish us off, guys. Good luck. It's got some weight to it. Who's it gonna be? Oh, we're this way. Good luck on the gold frame. And it is... How about one Roman Riquelme? on the trio midfielder gold frame for Argentina. And that is 5 of 10. Nice card. Nice design. So two gold frames in that box. Alright, and that does our break. Alright, let's do a recap. Just show that these are empty. Alright, let's do a recap. Alright, so we had Bradley Barcola to 55, Saliba to 62, Jude to 69, nice Ronaldinho there, which is the 30, Luka Modric to 62, Saliba again, which was the 55, Mark Wehi to 69. Did we hit a 101 in the last two boxer? Can't remember. Cult Heroes of Hassan for Egypt to 18. Guehi, that was to 10, that was nice. Kaka to 35. Dwight York, which was to 15. Alphonso Davies, 62. Gabriel, which was 11 of 32, and Gravenberch, which was 19 of 35, and then we go to the wall. Start with the two over here. So we had the trio patch of Jude, and that was 11 of 20. And then fillers, there was a bit for Portugal. We had Goncalo Ramos on the Dynamo. That was 4 of 15. Over here, we had the hot shot of Rafa Leao. That was 6 of 10. It's shorter printed on that one. And then we had the then and now of Stankovic and Jovic. That was 5 of 15. Back to Brazil. Brazil had some good cards in this one, for sure. We had the Timeless of Rivaldo. That was 9 of 10. This is a cool card here just because of the date of the patch being quite old. So we had Garincha on the Elite Game Used Memorabilia. That was 9 of 20. And then our two gold frames. First we had the Juan Roman Riquelme, 5 of 10 for Argentina. And then we had this sick piece here, probably the best hit of the break. The gold frame Masters Mo Salah, and that was 2 of 12. And that was 2025 Futera World Football Unique. Break number 2. Appreciate it, everybody. I'll stop the recording. I will get that uploaded. Yeah, everyone has their preference, but that's the good thing about this hobby. There's a lot of brands, products. I've had 2 more come off Immac. We've had Kaká Neymar come off on the Brazil spot and Vinny Jr. on the Brazil spot. All good, Pete. Congrats on that. Actually, I've given you some stinkers of breaks recently, so it's good to hit you some cards in this one. Alright, let's... So we had Kaka Neymar come off. So have we hit a 1-of-1 yet in this case? Futera. There's 2 boxes left in this case. So, and then Vini Jr. Brazil came off. Alright, so 2 more off on Immac. Appreciate it, Victor and Salah. Yeah, I mean, Futera, since we started breaking, Futera has gone from strength to strength. Licenses, patches, creativity. Yeah, we've supported them for a long time. We'll continue to support them because, yeah, they make good products. Again, like all brands, all the brands, Futera, Topps, Panini, they all have strengths and they all have some weaknesses. But yeah, that's the beauty of it, is it's all, I guess, subjective. People like different products. I like Chrome, I like Merlin, I like Stadium Club. I like Impeccable. I like Dynasty. I wanted to give it a push. I was hoping more would come off. I've done like pretty much every spot I've discounted. Some of them like $30. Some of them like $30 I've taken off them. Night Almond, Night Claire. I mean, when I jump off here, we're going to list the last 2 boxes of this case. It's a 5-box break. It's the other half of that. We did the break. It's a 10-box case. We did 5 boxes last break. This is the last 5 boxes. Futera was good. We hit some nice cards. Hit a nice Mo Salah gold frame. One Roman Riquelme gold frame. Garincha patch. Rivaldo patch. Yeah, there's still a bit on Immac. There's still a little bit on it. Yeah, probably not, Andrew. Probably not. I was hoping more would come off this Sapphire, to be honest. I was hoping more. I think the first half scared a few people off it. It's fair enough. Alright, I might call it here, guys. Just hoping, yeah, maybe we could push some more, but yeah, no more spots have been grabbed. Oh no, this Sapphire. A couple more came off Immac though. Keep grabbing your Immacs. That's ticking down. That is ticking down. That'll get in. 100% that'll get in. But yeah, when I jump off here, what I'll do, we're going to drop another Futera 2 boxer. That'll be the last 2 boxes of this case. Be back live tomorrow. Really want to push this Sapphire, so grab your spots in that. We'll push Immaculate as well, and we'll push this Futera. Yeah. Alright, but I think other than that, that's going to do me for tonight. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Take care. Have a good Wednesday, rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow night.